Come in, can't you?
Hello, Judd.
What do you want?
Well, I finished my business up by the house. I figured I'd pay you a call. Hey, it's a gun you got there.
Good one. Colt 45.
Yeah, what do you do with it?
Shoot things.
Oh. Hey, Judd. That pink picture now. That's a naked woman, ain't it?
Your eyes don't lie to you.
Oh, man, plumb stock naked as a jaybird. Oh, wait, no, not quite. She got them thingamabobs tied onto her.
Shucks, ain't nothing can bring running out here.
Oh.
Hey, look at that top one.
I'll go blind, give you ideas that would.
That's a dinger, that is.
Yeah, it sure is a dinger. Hey, Judd. It's a good-looking rope you got here. I'm sure it spins nice. Hey, you know that Will Parker? He sure knows how to spin a rope. Oh, Judd. It's a strong hook you got there, too. You know what? You could hang yourself on that if you wanted to.
I could what?
Well, you know what? Hang yourself. Be as easy as falling off a log. In fact, you could fall off a log if you wanted to, or chair if you'd rather. About right here. And put this around your neck, nice and good, and make sure it's tied well up there, and then you fall off a log, or chair. Whichever one you'd rather fall off. And in 5 minutes or less, God willing, you'd be dead as a doornail.
What do you mean by that?
Well, then folks will come to your funeral and sing sad songs. They would. You never know how many people like you till you're dead. You'd probably be decked out in the parlor, laid out with your best suit on, your hair combed slicked back, with a high-starch collar.
Would there be flowers, you think?
Sure, and palms too, all around your coffin. And the men, they'd bare their heads, and the women, they'd sniffle softly. Some of the women would even faint. You know, women that took a shine to you when you were alive.
A woman never took a shine to me.
Oh, plenty of women. Only they don't come right out and say it, unless you die.
Suppose that's so?
Oh, they sure would sing loud, though, once the singing started. Sing like their hearts are breaking. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd, cry, he's dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a fella have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene.
And serene.
He's holding out to rest with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean. Then the preacher would get up and he'd say, folks, we have gathered here today to mourn and groan over our brother Judd Fry, who hung himself up by a rope in the smokehouse. Oh, and then there'd be a weeping and wailing from some of those women. And he'd say, Judd was the most misunderstood man in the territory. People used to think that he was a mean, ugly fella. And they used to call him a dirty skunk. He ain't an ordinary pigsty. But the folks that really knowed him, now beneath the two dirty shirts he always wore, there'd be a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Judd Fry loved his fellow man.
Yes, he loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin of the barn, and he treated the rats like equals, which was right. Oh, he loved the little children. Oh, no. He loved everyone and everything in the whole world. Only he never let on, so nobody ever knowed him. Nobody. Poor Judd, he's dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. His friends will weep and wail from miles around.
Miles around.
The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Poor Judd is dead, a candle lights his head. used to treat him bad, and now they know their friend has gone
Good. Poor John is dead. A candle lights his head. He's looking oh so pretty and so nice.
and so not.
He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep. But it's summer and we're running out of ice.
Poor John, poor John.
It sure would be an interesting funeral. I wouldn't like to miss it.
Wouldn't like to miss it. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll go first.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, where did you say it was that you come up from before you come up here? It's up by Quapaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, up by Tulsa. Lousy it was to me. Always thinking it was better than me treating you like dirt.
And so you got even with him, right?
Who said anything about getting even?
No one, it just come in my head, that's all.
Came to getting even with somebody. I sure know how to do it.
With that?
No, there's smarter ways than this if you use your brains. Remember that fire up at the Bartlett farm by Sweetwater?
Yeah, terrible accident, burned up the father and mother and the daughter.
That weren't no accident. I heard Ann was stuck on the Bartlett girl. We found her up in the hayloft with another fella.
And it was him that burned the place down.
Took him weeks to get all the kerosene, buying it all different times. Fella that told me made all that could happen in Missouri. I knew the whole time it was the Bartlett farm, little liar he was.
Kind of a murderer, too. Get a little air.
You ain't told me what you're doing down there yet. You ain't got no cattle to sell, no cow ponies. No crops done spoke for him.
Yeah, you sure eased my mind considerably.
That leaves only one thing on this farm you could want. It better not be that.
That's just what it is.
Better not be. Keep away from her, you hear?
You know what? Someone ought to tell Lloyd what kind of man you are. For that matter, someone ought to tell you for
You
once.
better get out of here early.
You know what? Man wouldn't feel very safe in here if he didn't know you, but I know you, Judd. In this country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. One's live outdoors, the other's live in a hole. I spent many brush summers next to my horse and heard a rattlesnake rattling away. Someone's stepping close to him, getting close to his hole. Someone's going to step on him. Fills his teeth full of poison, curls up and waits. As long as you live in a hole, you're always scared. Guy has protection. Oh, you can have muscles like I and still be as weak as an empty bladder unless you have things. Bob your hide with. You can be the way you are anyways, Judd. Sitting in this filthy hole, thinking the way you're thinking. Why don't you do something healthy for once and say, shut up here, crawl in and fast. Gotta feel better now. Awfully hard on the roof, though. I want to show you something. See that knot hole up there, about as big as a dime? You see it awakening in the light? Just want to see if I can hit it. You see that? Straight through